Good morning. Good morning, everybody. We're so excited to have you here. I'm Miss Roman Mesa, the proud principal from Bishop Arts Team Academy. And I think Giovanni Martinez is with us today. Giovanni, are you able to hear us?
Yes, I'm right here. My video is not turning on for some reason.
It's okay. Let's go ahead and continue. Welcome, Giovanni Martinez.
I am Giovanni Martinez, and I represent John F. Hughes Elementary. We are honored to be your host for this morning, Southwest Network Virtual Fam Jam. First, we would like to introduce Miss Ludi Reyna, who will be our interpreter for this morning. She will give instructions for those needing Spanish interpretation.
We welcome Miss Reina.
Hola, buenos días y gracias por estar aquí. En estos momentos vamos a empezar a interpretar al español. Si desean escuchar esta presentación en español, favor de oprimir el mundo que se encuentra en la parte inferior de la pantalla y así van a poder ir al español. En caso de que no me escuchen, favor de salir de nuevo y entren al inglés y regresen una vez más. Si aún así no me escuchan, favor de hacérmelo saber a través del chat. Una de las cosas es que esta función no es compatible con los Chromebooks, así que les pedimos por favor que usen un iPhone, un Android, una computadora PC, un iPad, una tableta, para que puedan escuchar esta presentación. De nuevo, gracias y que la disfruten, que tengan buen día. Okay, I'm going to the other side now.
Ms. Reina, before you do that, can you introduce the next interpreters?
Well, we want to say thank you to our interpreters that are going to be helping us so all of our families are able to enjoy this great family event that we have prepared for you. And now, Giovanni, I think you have additional words.
Now that we have gotten all the formalities out of the way, let's begin with our first presentation. Now that we have gotten all the formalities out of the way, let's begin with our first presentation. Our first presenter is Miss Melissa Gonzalez. She is the principal of Lorenzo de Zavala in West Dallas. She will be sharing important information about getting ready for school and arrival and dismissal.
I think some of
Hello, good morning.
Good, go ahead. Yes, thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Go ahead. Thank you.
And good morning. Thank you for being here. My name is Melissa Gonzalez. I am the principal from Lorenzo de Zavala in West Dallas in the Pinkston feeder pattern. So this morning, we're going to talk a little bit about how to get your babies ready for school. And so we want to make sure that your children are set for the day. So to start off with, if you have any questions, drop them in the chat and we'll make sure that we address those. But in the morning, what do you do to get up your babies, to get them up? What is the routine that you follow? Do you have breakfast? Do you take them to the babysitters? Do they have their uniform ready? Those are very important things to start off their day. You want to make sure that your children are set for the day and set for learning. And so when they walk into the building, they are ready to go. So before arriving to school, make sure that you have a set routine. If you're going to take them to the babysitters, if they're going to have breakfast with you, or if they're going to have breakfast at the house, Make sure that they're brushing their teeth, and then most important, that they have their good night's sleep, that they have 8 to 10 hours of sleep, because that's very important. When they get to school and they're very sleepy or they didn't get enough sleep, that's not a great way to start off the day or to go through the day, to make sure that learning is happening, because that's what we want. We want your babies to be awake and ready to learn and just be able to perform throughout the day. So how do you get them ready to learn? It makes a difference what your morning routine is. It's children's best thing is to have a routine and a structure. If they get a good start to the day, they will have a good and productive day at school. So what can you do to start the day off with your child? Have a conversation about with them how they slept. The little ones sometimes have nightmares if they stayed up too late, if something happened. They're going to be thinking about those, and they're going to be worried maybe their sleep, they didn't get enough sleep. What are they going to learn? Ask them, are you excited about the day? Are you happy? Have you been learning something? So those are very important things. What have they been working on in school? And so reading is very important. What did they read last night? What did they read yesterday? What are they going to do today? What are they going to be doing in reading, writing? So those are very important things. And you're getting to learn your child as well and knowing what they're doing at school. Their favorite music on their way to school. I know that sometimes, not everyone is a morning person, so we want to make sure that they're listening to the appropriate music, that they're calm, and that they're ready to walk into the building. Sometimes it's just a smile and a hug. Have a great day. I love you. Those are the best things to set your baby off to go to school. Why is the start of the day so important? Students want to be happy. We want our students to be happy, refreshed, but more importantly, we want them in the right mindset to learn and have an effective day. Even as adults, that when we have a lot of things on our mind, we don't do the best we can. So same with children. You want them to be in a right mindset. You want them to be refreshed. That's why sleep, breakfast, and just having a calm ride to school is very important. If the student is angry or sad, it'll be very hard for them to learn and do well in school. Sometimes things happen and we're off schedule, we're off routine, something important or something not so great happened in the family. So it's very important to keep them calm and be able for them to know that they're safe and they're going to a safe place, which is their school. This might cause them to have negative reactions with teachers and other students. So if they're already angry or upset or sad and they're walking into the classroom, they're not going to have a good day. Their interactions with other people are going to not be the most productive. So you want to be able to keep the baby as calm, as secure as they possibly can, and for them to know that they're going to a place where they will be taken care of. Arrival to campus. So you've done all these wonderful things to get them to school. You woke them up, they brushed their teeth, their face, they're in their uniform, they're ready to go. And now what happens? So the very important thing is you need to know your school's arrival procedure. Every school across the ISD is ready to receive your child. The thing is, every school has a different arrival procedure. So you need to be sure that you know what the arrival procedure is, follow the arrival procedure. You want to make sure that your child and other children are safe. So contact the school, the front office, look at your dojo or your school communication, because I'm sure they have information there. You want to make sure that the kids and other parents are safe as you are dropping off your babies. When procedures are not followed, accident can happen and someone can get hurt. If you have a problem or a concern, reach out to the front office. They'll help you with directing you to the right person to speak to. Every school, our priority is to make sure that your child learns. And with that being said, safety is number one. Dismissal. So just as arrival is dismissal, and when they're walking into the school, we want them to be safe and ready to learn. Same thing at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, your child has learned so many things, has done reading, math, has had recess, has had science, music, gym. So now they're ready to go home. Dismissal is just as important as arrival. So when we want them to get home safely. That's the number one. So when they go to dismissal, or when we start dismissal, the priority is to dismiss, that you follow procedures again so that your child and all children get home safely. Some campuses have parents get out of their cars to get their kids. Others bring the kids to you. Follow the safety rules and have patience, especially at the beginning and towards the end of the year. There's times where, there's a lot of things going on, and we completely understand that arrival and dismissal is not the time to have a lack of patience. If there is something going on and you need to pull your child out early, please call the front office and let them know. Follow the safety rules. You don't want accidents. You don't want parents, having discussions in front of the babies, in front of the school. So make sure you are following those dismissal procedures. Both you and the school staff are trying their best to get your baby back home safely. Know your school dismissal process and their times. Once your child is home, let them have a small breathing time. Even as adults, when we get home, we want to decompress. They do too. Start with a snack or having a what did you learn conversation with them before having them do their homework. Just as they started the day with you or with a babysitter, you want them to end the day off as well. The same feeling of I'm okay, I'm safe, everything's going to be okay, feeling at the end of the day. Spending time with family is very important to all people, especially children. So if you have time, have dinner together, or if you can't because you're working, that's fine. Just let them know that they're in a safe space and have conversations. Whoever is their caretaker with them, have them have conversations and give them a little bit of breathing space. If your child is having a problem, reach out to the school. If it is, this is the time to find out, is your baby being bullied? Maybe they're scared. Maybe they're having some sort of situation with the teacher or someone. This is a great time to have those discussions with them. Again, let them know that you and the school are trying to make sure that they're safe and they feel good at school to learn. And so when this happens, call the school, get a hold of the counselor, get a hold of the principal, the AP, the front office. We will always make time to talk to parents. And then the homeschool partnership. I cannot stress enough how important this is. The homeschool partnership is so important to develop strong, educated students, and that is our goal. We must all do our part to ensure the future of our children. At DISD, we are focused on embodying strong, trusting relationships that will endure and impact the whole family in order to empower student achievement. We are not perfect. Nobody is perfect, but know that we as a district and as individual campuses are doing our best especially during this time, to make sure that we're getting the resources you need, we're educating your children, and that we are moving forward, because all of our goals is to make sure that your children learn and that we are giving the best quality education and social emotional platform for your children. So again, my name is Melissa Gonzalez. I am the principal at Lorenzo de Zavala in West Dallas. You are more than welcome to come and, well, not right now, but come and see us. If you have any questions, please drop them in the chat. And again, thank you so much. Know that we are doing the best we can, as you are, and we will see you again at the next Fam Jam. Thank you so much.
I have two questions for you, Ms. Gonzalez. Is that okay? The first question is, what if children do not have a uniform? What do you suggest parents do?
So I'll answer that question. If a student does not have a uniform and they are in need of one, they can always reach out to the school, to the family engagement and family and community engagement personnel there, and ask for a free uniform that the district will provide them with. That is one free uniform per year, and they are able to get that. Now, if there's extenuating circumstances, we will ask for more information and go on from there and see what we can do. But that is one thing that we do ask, is that they let the school staff know that they are in need of a uniform.
Awesome. I have another question. Do schools provide academic learning time for families?
So that is going to go based on the campus and how they run their family engagement program. We do ask that they provide those parent workshops for them. So just when they have them scheduled, and each school will have a schedule either posted on their social media, they'll send out a flyer, or they'll do a call out. So just keep an ear out and an eye out for those flyers, those phone calls, any social media posting with parent workshop information, so that you can attend those academic partnering workshops.
Thank you. Those are the questions that I have.